Hello, I'm Victoria Mora with Victoria E. Mora Realty, Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and I'm so glad that you would join me today. We are continuing on with the series I started last week on how home buyers can win in today's market. And if you have been thinking about becoming a home buyer or entering into home ownership for the first time, you absolutely can win if you keep an open mind. So last week we talked about keeping an open mind to the type of home, which is considering a condo or townhouse, particularly if you need or want to live in town, how that will increase your options to become a homeowner. So we're moving on from that today, and we're talking about keeping an open mind to geography. If you can keep an open mind to geography, you absolutely can become a homeowner. I am working with multiple clients right now who are keeping an open mind to geography and where they want to live, and it has absolutely created more options for them. But first, before we get into that, I get questions all the time about why is it such an intensely hot seller's market? Well, I want to kind of break that down. So it's very simple. It is a matter of supply and demand. There are more home buyers than there are homes for sale in many areas of Metro Atlanta, but that is not the case for all areas of Metro Atlanta. That is why I'm telling you that you can become a home buyer. You can enter into home ownership. There absolutely is a way. So you may wonder, well, where are all these people coming from? If one person is buying a new house, don't they have to sell an old house? Isn't it going to be like an even exchange? Well, I will tell you that in 2021, first-time home buyers accounted for 34% of home sales. 34% of home sales last year were folks who didn't own a home before. So they entered into the market and bought all of those houses. Well, why? Why did they do that? Well, if you rent, then you absolutely already know the answer to that. Rents went up. Rents are continuing to go up. There is not an end in sight for that, okay? If you have been renting a house and you know the house that you rented 3 years ago for $1,200 is now $2,200 a month. So don't make your landlord rich. Put money into your own pocket through home ownership. And I will tell you, folks, that increase in rent is not going to change. One, it's not going to go backwards. It's not ever going to go backwards, but it's going to continue to increase because last year we saw a huge uptick in purchases by some of the largest cash investors who converted the homes that they bought into rental homes. They paid premium price, they paid over list price, they outbid 20 plus offers to get houses so that they could own the market here. And what does that mean? They have to pass that along to the tenant. So rents are going to likely continue to rise at a very, very quick rate. So back to what we're talking about. Keeping an open mind to geography. Folks, if you live in Metro Atlanta or you live in town, you may not know all of the amazing towns that are so close and so nearby. But in Georgia, we are blessed to have so many areas outside of Metro Atlanta that absolutely have all the amenities you can absolutely want. Grocery stores, restaurants, playhouses, excellent schools, hospitals, doctors, dentists, vets, health clubs, all the things that you have around you right now, I can guarantee you can find them in areas outside of Atlanta too. That will help you to find a house. Guys, so say you are home officing now. You're home officing or you drive to Atlanta once a week or twice a week for work. What if you would open your mind to an area that may be an hour and 15, an hour and 30 minutes away from Atlanta, all the way around like that? Guess what? That is going to significantly increase the options for you to choose from. And when you're a home buyer, the one thing that you really want is options, and not to have no options, and not to have to compete against 30 other people for the only one option that seems to come on the market. If you can keep an open mind to geography, you may go look at 7 houses and love 2 of them. To have 2 options to choose from and not necessarily have to compete against 5, 10, 20, 30 other people for the only house on the market, wouldn't you want that? What are some areas to consider? Hiram, Douglasville, Cartersville, Jasper, Fairmount, Ball Ground, Villa Rica, Fairburn, Noonan. I know all these places. They are amazing. You can find everything that you're absolutely looking for. And what else can you find? Houses for sale. Houses for sale that are likely less of a cost, price per square foot, than you will find in Metro Atlanta. So guys, that is my tip for the day. Keep an open mind to the geography that you will consider. You will absolutely create more options. And with more options, you can indeed become a homeowner. Again, I'm Victoria Moore. I sell real estate here in Metro Atlanta. If you have any questions, please reach out to me anytime. I'd love to talk with you. Thanks for tuning in and have an awesome day.